This is the 2024 Honda Prologue. Is it worth your consideration? Hey everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. Carrie's behind the camera and we're here at the 2024 Chicago Auto Show. So we're going to take a look at exactly what you can expect to find if this is a model you want to buy. And we'll start here with the design of the front end. So we're going to start off nice bright LED daytime running lights. You're going to find plenty of LED lighting everywhere, even though it's not on. At least we can't blind you today, right? So that's kind of a good thing in a way. But active air curtains right here. I'll let Carrie come in and give you a really nice look. You can see daylight through the front end right there. That's going to show you what's here as far as allowing that air to flow through. Big issue with any EV, obviously, the importance of aerodynamics, because that keeps the charge capacity at a higher point for a longer period of time. Now, one thing that's interesting here is you are going to see a lot of gloss black. The upper portion right here and down here is really the area where you really don't want that so much. It needs to be something that's going to hold up better as far as any rock chips or anything and actually showing those kinds of things off, but that's what's here. The sensors obviously show you that you're going to have all of your typical Honda safety features and a forward-facing camera, something that there are still not a lot of Honda models that offer. It is out there, but not on as many as maybe some of you would like to see. Tell me what you think about that. Do you want to see more cameras around different areas of more Honda models? Obviously, we're going to have air flowing in through this area right here. That's going to help to keep that battery nice and cool. And we'll work our way around here to the side. Tire and wheel size. 275 is going to be your width. I can't turn the wheels towards you, obviously, because I don't have the remote, but 275 on the width, a 40 series sidewall, wrapped around what I think are nicely done 21-inch wheels. Now, tell me what your thoughts are as far as options go. Would you like a black wheel, chrome? What do you like? We have a little bit of a combination here with the gloss black, but I think it works. I think it looks good. And you'll see the gloss black works its way here around onto the fender, down onto the lower portion right here with the lower portion of the door sills, and right up here on the mirror caps. Maybe too much gloss black? I don't know. What do you think? Obviously, you have a lot going on here. Cameras mounted in those side view mirrors and turn signal indicators. These are going to be power adjustable and heated. I don't have a remote to show you, but it will be a proximity key. You'll have the walk-away feature. And in this particular case, you will have gloss black door handles. Maybe gonna fingerprint up a little bit, I don't know. Up here on the top, there's your roof rails. And then as we work our way back, we can see the line, the roof line here, kind of narrowing down, just as it should, to your rear roof spoiler. Combination of the body color, a little more gloss black here. You do have the rear window wiper exposed, but it is what it is. And our tail lights here, nice and bright, looking good just like they should. And the Honda logo right here. Obviously, this model is going to be all-wheel drive. And look at that, our highest trim level, the Elite. Let's talk a little bit more about some of the additional features as far as horsepower and charging times. Estimated range about 300 miles, 296 miles to be exact. Don't know for sure how that's going to work. And if you're using a fast DC charger, you can get 65 miles worth of range in 10 minutes. And how about cargo capacity? 25.2 cubic feet up to 57.7 cubic feet. Let's see what you're going to find under the floor here. Well, just a little bit of space. So that's what you have. And there's actually a pretty deep section right here. Hopefully that shows up on the camera. You can see how far my arm is down there. And if you needed to keep this cover up and out of the way, well, guess what? There's how you do it, unless you have one of your kids to act like your grunt, kind of the equivalency to holding the flashlight for your dad when you're growing up. You can see what we have where that is concerned. And because I know a lot of you like to see it, let's lower the back seats down and show you how everything looks with maximized cargo capacity. So I will do that, and I'll run over to this side. We'll do the other one and drop that down for you. A reasonable amount of room here, and I'm going to let Carrie show you what's here and then kind of come into the interior a little bit, because something else I know you're going to like seeing, a panoramic sunroof. Something that a lot of you seem to say you'd rather have than the conventional style sunroof, the front portion up there is going to tilt and slide open, and you will have a shade that can be drawn forward when you so desire to do that. And you might notice that I lowered the opening height of this rear tailgate. How did I do that? Well, what I did was just moved it into place, kind of like this. I'm going to go ahead and go back to 100%. And then I just held the button down right here, and you just listen for the beeps. Just one beep is what we got there. But I'm going to close that down and let you see that it opens back up to its full capacity. That's very easy to deal with. And here we go. So now it's going to open all the way back up. So that way you don't spend a bunch of time looking around in the interior or the infotainment screen for something that you can do right here. And just something real quick for you parents out there, the latch system is obviously here, but I like the fact that it has a hinged cover on it, so you don't have to worry about keeping up with something extra. And I'll let Carrie show you the door panel over there. Let's find out if the armrest is comfortable with the old armrest test and see what happens. We'll see if he gives us a thumbs up or not. Is it good? Apparently it must be. And then you're going to have your door bin right there where you can put a good sized bottle. And as we move here into the interior, we're going to have the rear seat pockets on both sides. That's a good thing. And something else I know a lot of people, whether your parents or not, want for your rear seat passengers, found right here. Your dual air conditioning vents, a little bit of space right there. Let's see how well my phone fits into that area. Well, I guess I could put one cell phone. It's an iPhone 14 Pro Max. But I could also use my connectivity down here, a couple of USB options, and the power outlet. A lot of people call that a household power outlet, but that's not all we have here. Let's hop into the front seat and see what you're going to find there. Okay, we're going to start off with the door panel on the passenger side door over there, and as is typical, a little bit more space, a little bit larger armrest, and a larger door bin. Carrie's going to tell you if that one's as comfortable as the rear, which is not unusual. Now, you will have a little bit of gloss black up there. I guess everyone needs to be careful where they put their fingers. You might get some fingerprints up there. But you can see that we have a nice large door bin, and you'll find some of that gloss black working its way here across the dash area. Not as likely to fingerprint up, but I do like the design of the different tones, the different colors that you have here with the seats. Power seats for the driver and the passenger here on the Elite trim level. Nothing unusual, obviously heated and ventilated seats as well. And then we're going to have our gloveless glove box. There's no gloves in there. And I'm going to let Carrie hop inside here. But you have 11.3 inches of screen here. Still a good old-fashioned knob as far as controlling your radio goes, all that good stuff. Easy to deal with. Controls for your air conditioning. That's one thing I want to say and give a big thumbs up to Honda for. They didn't try and clean everything up and be like everybody else and put all of the controls that are here in the screen. That's a good thing. And you can see your controls here for your heated and ventilated seats, and obviously pretty easy to figure out what all is here. Now, one thing that we'll find, you're probably wondering, wait a minute, there's no wireless charging pad? Yeah, actually there is. It's right down here. So you're literally just going to drop your phone down in there. It stays in place better because I know there are some Honda models I've driven in the past where the wireless charging pad was in this area. My phone would move around, and if I had the volume on, I would constantly hear it coming on and going off as far as letting me know that it's connected to the wireless charging pad. That can get kind of annoying after a while. And obviously a little bit more in the way of connectivity up here. You're going to have your USB and your 12 volt right here, a couple of USB options right here. And while I don't have a lot that I think I can show you here, we're going to try the open and close the door trick one more time just for the fun of it, because I did. There we go. Now we got everything to come up so I can kind of show you a little bit of what is here. For those of you who are patient enough to stick around, congratulations. Well, the screen isn't really active, it doesn't look like, but at least you can see what's here. 32% of the battery left, so good thing we're getting here when we do at the Chicago Auto Show. And you can see the steering wheel mounted controls, a nice look. Steering wheel seems to be nice and comfortable. And I do like the fact that it's a pretty thick steering wheel. It feels better for my hand to wrap around that, at least for me personally. And obviously, you're going to control everything for your windshield wipers and all of that over here. And if you're wondering where your shifter is, it's on the column right here. That's not something we see a lot with Honda vehicles, obviously. So that's something that's a little bit different. You may have been wondering when you were looking down here, where is the shifter? Well, there is not a shifter on the center console. It's up here, kind of a different direction for Honda. And obviously, you can adjust your steering wheel. The control or the release for that is on the bottom of the steering column right there. So, tell me what you think. I'm going to let Carrie grab the camera one more time. What do you think about this Honda Prologue? Is it something you plan to buy? I'm curious to know. Now, I do want to show you one more thing here. Almost forgot. We're just trying to get this done. But there's your center console. And you have the removable tray. You just saw me move that out of the way. You can put that in the front or the back here. Quite a bit of space down there. That's a good thing. What are your thoughts? Do you like it? Do you not? Are you waiting to see it in person? Curious to know. Hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. While Carrie shows you the upper console, I do want to ask you, if you enjoyed the video, to hit the like button. That helps us out a lot. If you haven't subscribed just yet, please be sure to do so. That way you don't miss any future videos. And if you would like to learn about additional vehicles you may wish to consider purchasing or simply learn about, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and we'll see you there.